Can anyone talk to past loved ones, or do you have to be born with the gift? Anybody can.
You know, I've already written about my life. I'd rather write about my growth.
Now, a lot of people think of energy healing as some kind of woo-woo new age thing. But energy healing has been around for thousands of years. It grounds the law of attraction, bringing in and creating the life you want. Why is it important for you to know about your energy? Besides the fact that it is really cool.
Hi, everyone. I wanted to introduce you to my friend, Jennifer Izagara. She's a remarkable person. I've had her on my show at least once, and she's quite remarkable. But after reconnecting with her after a long time, I found she was even more remarkable. So she was cool before, and now she's even more cool now because of what she's doing with her channel, with her YouTube, with her classes. Let me tell you, she's a transformational life coach and a real one. She actually went to school and went through the certification program, took a long time. So she's a life coach, a Reiki master teacher, reflexologist, a medium, energy and intuitive medicine, a quantum healer, chakra healing, angel channeling, Akashic records, EFT, and more. Believe me, she's always discovering more ways to open up to spirit. And when you are open to spirit, you really get some cool information. And what she does is she moves all of that information into practical tools to give to you on how to do and live your best life. So without further ado, here's my friend, Jennifer Izagara. Enjoy. Welcome, everyone. I'm so glad we're pre-recording this. It's the middle of July 2025, and I'm here with my good friend, Jennifer. Yay! Yay! You are a balanced soul, right?
A balanced life.
A balanced life.
A balanced life. A balanced skull. That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, it goes, it mixes up. It's the same.
It does. It totally does.
I was thinking about this intro, and I was thinking, you know, we are like apples and oranges, because I do, but we're in the same basket, fruit basket for sure.
Totally.
But like, for instance, I'm a soul, emotions, spiritual path. You're all that plus healing, like physical stuff. Yes. So that's why I wanted to showcase you. But ladies and gentlemen, I met this beautiful woman in a class we both took. It was a couple of years ago.
2 years ago now, yeah.
The class wasn't that great, but meeting all the people I did was worth the time and effort and money, because you're one of my friends.
Yes.
And so she's growing her YouTube channel. And what's your YouTube channel?
It's To a Balanced Life.
To a Balanced Life.
Try to keep it simple.
That's the best way to do it. I will have all of that information in the show notes, so you don't have to like write it down or remember, but I just want you to think about it. If you could go to her site while you're watching and click subscribe, then it's over and done with. You don't have to remember afterwards.
And I thank you so much right now.
Yes. So you have lots going on. You have class next month. You do energy healing, even including long distance, but meditations. You're on your YouTube channel. A lot of stuff is free. You just give it away.
Well, it's because I love to do it. Mm-hmm. I mean, if I love to do it, and I'm still figuring out YouTube, even though we've been on it for years now, it's still like you're still figuring it out. Yeah. But it's like, oh, well, I could just do this. So yeah, I do it all for free on YouTube.
Yeah, awesome. And then I want to showcase your healing modalities and your transformational coaching. This is really unique. I know there's a lot of healers, and we all do work in our own way. And and our sincere efforts to bring health and happiness to your life. Absolutely. And that has some momentum and adds like the glitter on top is our intention. But the knowledge and practice that Jennifer has is, well, yeah, you're in the room, that you have. I'm talking like you're not in the room. Is remarkable. It really is. And so I'd like to give the floor to you, and let's talk about you.
I guess it's not my favorite subject because I like to talk about everybody else. But basically my motto is, when I figured it out, was I love helping people. I love helping them to figure out how to help themselves, how to love themselves, and how to empower their lives. And this is mind, body, and soul. That is, I think that's become my mission. How do I help others live this life and embrace the journey? Because we only have this one particular life at this time, because we've had a lot of other lives.
I know.
But
we have to focus on this one.
But to embrace this one, and to live it to your fullest. And that's my goal, is to help people figure that out, whether it's healing inside, healing on the outside. I do my best to help in any way I can, or any way spirit chooses to help me serve.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your intuition is remarkable, because sometimes when you're working, you get visitations from other places, other people.
Yeah,
cool.
I think that's always it's always stepping out of ego, pushing ego. When I go into a session, I always see my ego self going and sitting in a little lounge chair. Like, go sit in the lounge chair for now. I have this other side coming in. And that's when I bring spirit in for every healing, every coaching, everything I do. Yeah. Actually, everything I do in my business involves spirit communication, having them channel through me, where do I go next, or helping others understand spirit.
And that's one of the nice things. So there's something remarkable about you that I have never told you before, but I'm telling you, you've seen it first here. You don't involve yourself at all, that I've ever noticed. In other words, when you're focused on me and my well-being, my health and emotional health and body health, you don't ramble on about your own story when you were traumatized and nothing like that. It's all about me, and my ego is right there. It's gotta be me. Maybe I can just picture your little ego sitting around.
Because it needs healing.
Well, I gotta tell you, but I can just picture your little ego when you separate, put it in the lounge chair. She's in a sparkly party dress, smoking a cigarette with champagne. That's when I figure, you go sit over there while I do some work over here and repent.
It's like, hello, darling. I'll be over here for now.
I like that. I like your style. I'll put it that way. I just really like your style. So you do a couple of things. You do in person. If people are around Waco, they can come give you a call and come on over. And then you do virtual, a lot of virtual stuff.
Yes.
And you're having a $10 off special on your virtual readings and healing sessions.
For the month of July, I've got $10 off all virtual sessions, whether it's energy healing or coaching or the two, because I have options to have them both too. So anything virtual gets $10 off.
So tell me the difference between the two, because these are your most popular, and there's healing, and then there's transformational coaching that includes healing, correct?
Well, yeah, because coaching is healing in one way or another, but it's just done differently. So energy healing, I call it quantum energy healing. And the reason it's quantum is because I don't just do like Reiki. And I'm a believer in Reiki. I've been a Reiki master teacher for a while, but I start with Reiki But because I've done all the other modalities, learning how to do chakra clearings and angel channeling and all these other different modalities, including elemental and energy medicine, when I go into a healing session, whether it's virtual or in person, I tune into the person's energy, to their energy field, to their toroidal field, to their aura. I tune into them. And depending on their intention, because we only have 45 to 60 minutes, depends on what they want. Can't do a whole overhaul in that amount of time. But if they want something physical, then I'll channel into the physical part. We'll work on giving that energy, releasing it. Depends. Sometimes if somebody has a gallbladder issue, it could actually have to do with their emotions. So it really is, there's a delicate balance of not all, let me say that, not all chronic illnesses have to do with an emotion. However, there are times where it can be like that.
Yeah.
And so I tune in and we discuss it, we work on it, and no matter what happens, energy is always being sent from divine sacred spirits, always sent through me, and just sending it to the person. So that is like the quantum energy healing. Sometimes people will add the coaching on the afterwards because, well, energy healing is about energy healing. We're going into it, but some people want to talk more about, okay, well, if I have this emotion that we're trying to release, like they had a heart chakra that was blocked. Well, let's go ahead and talk about that. Then we have a little bit more time to discuss how to transform that or let go. Or sometimes when I said heal, love, and empower are my three major things, it's about that, healing yourself, loving yourself, and then empowering yourself. And that's a lot of what transformation coaching has to do. The coaching side is always tricky too, because I'm definitely different.
Different?
I try to listen. So I'm a certified life coach too. I've done the schooling. That was a long one, but I've also made it my own because I like all the woo-woo energy healing stuff too. So it all kind of combines where we might look at the spiritual side and your transformation and what you want to see in your life, or the things that hang you up, your limiting beliefs, and different things like that. And then we might go into the psychic side or the mediumship side and see, is it a past life issue? Could this be something else that's happened in your childhood trauma? We all have it, but it's working on that psychic side. Sometimes guides will come in, sometimes angels will come in, sometimes ancestors. There's never a promise, but I leave it open. Divine sacred spirits, tell me what to do. Let's go. So
love it.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a free for all. All right, what we got today?
I love the combination of services you have because it's directed at peace. You want to make sure that whatever is disrupting, it's smoothed out, understood. That's the thing. Smoothed out like with a treatment or something, but understood. That's the thing, to make sure that the client understands what it is. So if it wants to come back, because we have well-worn neural pathways that remind us, oh yeah, I feel sad today or so. I'm making that up, but it just kind of pops back in. It's not because you have an entity attachment. It's because that's how our brain works.
Yes.
And so once you are cleared, then you go ahead and you're going to tell them how to keep that clear by doing things. Yeah.
We work on the tools. I'll call them tools. What are the tools because everybody's different. Not everything, this tool doesn't always work for this person. So it's like, okay, what will fit in their life? What resonates with them on how to work this, transform this, let go of this. Mm-hmm. It could be as simple as something like EFT tapping, or it could be something as simple as affirmations and taking on those, I am statements. There's so many different ways to work in your energy. We have so many tools at our disposal. Mm-hmm. And in a segue, that leads into the class that I'll be teaching next month that you had mentioned.
Perfect. And how long is the class? Is it days or weeks or is it hours?
It's called The Healer Within, and it helps people learn how to heal themselves inside out, mind, body, soul. And it gives you the practicum, gives you the tools to work on it yourself. And so it's going to be 3 classes. I just taught this one live at the beginning of the month, but I've decided to redo it and make it an on-demand class so people can get it whenever they want and don't have to wait for me to teach it again. So, and we discuss exactly what you were talking about, the neural pathways of the thought processes, the things that we don't even realize are affecting our nervous system or even our endocrine and the lymphatic. Some of the things that we think are so powerful. We go into that. I show people how to do their own energy healing. It's not an attunement or anything, but I will show people how to look into their chakras or look into their auras or toroidal fields or to calm themselves. And it's there's so many dynamics. Right now it's 3 classes and I already see some bonuses. So I already see bonuses coming. So that I'm putting that together right now. So hopefully it'll be ready by next month.
Awesome. That is so great. And that's going to be available in a little while. It's not completely formed on your website yet.
No, I've got the one that I taught for the live. That's on the menu where you can see what I did teach for the live class. And then I put just like a coming soon on demand, because I wanted to reform some stuff and redo some stuff. So as I start tweaking my videos more and making them differently, then I'll start tweaking the page. But for the gist of it, it's going to incorporate all that's on there.
So I highly recommend you subscribe and then click the notification button. So and they're not very long. That's the thing.
No, I am not I'm a camera shy girl. Okay. I am an introvert at heart. There's those points where I'll be the extrovert and there's other points like, oh no, is there an emoji we can, I like to be, I love what I do and I'm passionate and can talk about it, but I'm not one who likes to be in front of everybody either. So,
right.
My videos are very short. Just like I will throw this out there too, is like on my YouTube channel, I'll have meditations and I've just started live group healings. I also started a Q&A. When somebody has a question, I'll go and answer it. But I also do a little bit of different thing that's totally not kind of the thing, but I also do let's talk about a book, where I will do book reviews of the books I like. I don't know why I started that. It just seems like I have a lot of books and why not share it with other people because they make me happy.
Yeah.
So that's what we do. And so I do have that on my YouTube channel too. It's book reviews of different things that are within both of our genres that just impassion me. They're always positive. I don't do book reviews of things I don't like. I don't waste time on that.
Yeah,
it's
right.
Things that give service to other people. So that's what I do.
Because I think, and this is what's important for, and the reason why light workers are so curiosity driven is because the more you learn, it's another tool or aspect spirit can talk to you through. Like for me, there's 78 cards or 78 ways spirit can talk to me. And the same thing, even if you read something like my book and just said, oh, I really like the sun card or something, that, and you attach that, then spirit can just make that appear in your consciousness while you're serving another person to show you the pathway into the room of knowing. So we're going to go towards the sun, that type of thing. So
I love that. That is definitely how I use it for myself.
Yeah. So I have this one question. What is the 3 of Wands to you, which is the person with 3 wands looking over a vast valley towards a horizon? And so I'm not going to say, where are you in 5 years? Not at all. I'm not going to do any of that, but because we course correct, us light workers course correct so much of the time. So I'm not looking at a 5-year plan, but there's a step or 2 that you want to make and I want to support. And everyone who listens here wants to support you in that. So what are your next couple of steps?
I'll tell you, doing things like this interview, is quite the step for me. This
Oh.
is me stepping out of my shadow, out of my box, and you offering that stage for me is huge for me. So I do appreciate that. You are helping me get into those different steps that I want to on my path.
Good.
Where I see myself coming up, I really want to teach more. I think that I love my one-on-ones and I'm going to continue doing them. But there's this drive in me that wants to reach more people. And I'm not sure how that looks exactly. Is it a book? Is it stage? Is it, I don't know. But how do I help more people understand that they have so much power in themselves to heal their mind, body, and soul?
Mm-hmm.
And if I can reach out to them that way, that's my drive. So when I look forward, I would love to do some retreats. I would love to go to a retreat and be of service at a retreat.
No.
So those are some of the ways that I'm seeing it's broadening the basis. I've been doing one-on-one work for so long. But I've come to a point where I still love it, but I still want to open it up to more. How do I get there? And that's where I'm examining and asking for guidance on how do I get there.
This is a perfect year to do that. It's a 9 universal year.
Oh,
It's time to transform and free yourself up for new options that will manifest highlighted next year, but you can bring them in this year.
I love that.
Yeah.
Exactly what I want to do. That 9 universal, that makes total sense for me. And then I'm a 9 life path too. So there's an intermix in there as well.
Right. You are a 9 life path, so you're like a really old soul. You've been to many planets.
Wish I could remember them. That would come another time. That's another time I'll remember them all. But yes.
That's the thing. I believe that in this energy we're in the world, the people who have, and you've heard like Linda G say it a lot, where, you signed up for this, we're here. And that's what Lilith does every Friday. You signed up for this, we're here, and now we're going to cope. The thing is that there are so many light workers in despair.
Yeah.
And they're thinking they're not able to do enough. But here I'm to tell you that you've done your work. We've done our work for what is going on the outside of us. Yes. We saw a decade ago where this was going, and we are shocked now today that it's still going that way. Nonetheless, we've lived with it for this long, and everyone's kind of tired. So it's really important, because next year is a 1 universal year, and that's all about yourself. So why not start that early? Like, give up scrolling news on your phone. Hide your phone like it owes you money, and then move into what is going to serve you. It might be a treat, like let's just have an ice cream, or let's just go shopping, or let's just binge watch a nice movie, or put on show tunes. I don't care what it is, but I got to tell you, the first step towards something new will feel so weird, because we have to be vigilant to watch all the news to stay on top of things. Let others do that. Others that are interested in that and are good at that, let them do that. But it's important for light workers now to indulge and learn about who they are at soul level, and heal that sadness inside, learn how to do it for others, which you'll be teaching.
Yes.
So I'm just really excited.
Remember that light workers in themselves, we're still human, okay? We still have problems. We still have those thoughts that are not so good sometimes. I mean, we still have those things. Now, because we've been doing the work so long, we might be able to pivot on it, like we talked about before. We might be able to pivot faster. But I've also done the work like you, all that traumatic crap that we went through. before, not that it's going to go away, but
Right.
one of my affirmations is I allow the past to be the past. And I say that one every single day. And sometimes they're harder than others, depending on what we're talking about. But I can't tell you the amount of release I've had in the last several years,
Mhm.
especially doing this work, of understanding where I'm going and how I can leave that other stuff behind.
Right.
I had to catch myself on my wording right there.
I like that. But affirmations, some people roll their eyes because it's been around for a
Yes.
long time, and it's
Just like gratitude.
think and grow rich kind of stuff. But it's changed, it's shifted, and you choose your word your own way. And I like your affirmations, and I use the same thing. I use these slogans, these bumper stickers. I tell, because it does allow you to become the observer in your situation. And I feel that when you become the observer and not the victim, you stop aging, which is very, I want to do that a lot these days. But I feel that the cortisol in your blood changes and everything else because you're the observer and you look over there and say, well, isn't this interesting? You say, leave the past in the past. I go on to say, I don't have to understand it now.
No,
I'll understand it in between lives.
that's so true. That is so true. I love that you said that because that's definitely the truth in it.
Yeah.
And again, like you said, the cortisol and the hormones and the different things that go on in our body, when we say stuff, when we tell ourselves stuff, like you say, I'm dumb. I mean, if you say it and you feel that, tell me where you feel that at. I mean, anybody who's watching, when you say something negative to yourself, where do you feel it? It's not a good feeling. But then when you come out and say, wow, I'm thankful to be alive today. Okay.
Yeah.
And where does that vibration take you? The vibrations that our words say, whether it's in here or it's vocal, is huge. It's and to understand it and change it, pivot on it, do something about it, know you can do something about it, is huge.
And the nice thing about it is that you can do it with your mind. It starts with our bodies, our well-worn neural pathways. We just lean into because we are here. We're not out there. We bring ourselves back here.
That's right.
And then look at life through eyes of that it's entertainment. And I know that's terrible to say for someone who's really having a hard time physically, emotionally,
of course,
financially, all that stuff. That being said, but nonetheless, even if you could do it for a short time, a few minutes, maybe 1 hour, try to do it for 1 hour, and it will give your mind and body a rest. And that's what's so nice about your work, because you can go on your channel and choose a reminder, kind of like your playlist. There's a bunch of reminders, and then you choose one, and it's short and sweet, and it's not like it's like opening up an oracle card or something like that, because you'll be drawn to the right message on your channel. You'll be drawn to the right messages. Pick one and listen to it, and know that you are that. Because one thing about you is that you hold people dearly, tenderly, kindly, but you speak truth.
Yeah.
And that's not in a bad way, not like me. I speak my truth and it's like bowling people over. I will offend you. I will offend you. That's part of my charm. You don't offend.
Oh, I try not to.
Yeah, I know. But you bring everyone back to earth. It's not like when you do woo-woo stuff to where you insist everybody stay in unicorn land, because we're here to do work. We're here to do well with our life.
Everybody's here for a reason.
Yeah.
Everybody. So yes, that was so beautiful. Thank you so much. You've given me another idea, so now I'm gonna have to work on that.
I know. You're amazing.
That's an idea.
Oh my gosh, this has been so wonderful. So we want to make sure people understand you do healing. It's a virtual thing, or one-on-one, personally. in person rather.
Yep.
And then transformational coaching, which involves healing, mind, body, spirit.
Yes. It's
Also,
empowering. I like to help people empower themselves.
right.
So it's all really about that, transforming your life and empowering your own life.
And the nice thing is that people, spirits come and visit you.
I love it when they do. I love it. Now there's no guarantees, but usually someone's coming.
Comes in with a message of some sort.
Someone or some spirit or some entity. It's I never know. And I don't set out the intention. We just kind of go with it and see what happens.
I think that's, you know what, well, how that works is we open portal ways
Mhm.
to the, if you're Christian, a good way to say that is when you say, "Dear God," you
Yeah.
open it, and "Amen" closes it. It's important to close it too, but
True too.
it's like you have finessed a certain energy signature that moves into a portal way with all this benefit, all in one place.
Yeah.
You're like the lighthouse, and everything comes in. That's so cool.
I love it. It's fun. It's I love seeing the transformation of when people, just even one light bulb that says, "Oh, I have permission," or "Oh, I can do that," or just sometimes it can be so subtle, and it's such a treat for me. So I'm very, very thankful that I'm able to bring that. And who knows? I'm constantly a student, so who knows? I'm always learning too. So when things show up, it's like, oh, what is that?
Oh, yummy. Let's do it.
I never know. So, but I definitely, I say again, every appointment I have, whatever it is always spirit based. It's always guided. I call in spirit before every single appointment. So mine, theirs, everybody, all in good, all in love, all in light, all in peace.
Awesome. Well, this has been wonderful getting to know you better. And I mean, we've had sessions together.
Yeah.
And I love your work so much.
Well,
Well, you can always you can come back and we can just talk like this.
we could
And
do
you can
this.
update.
We could totally talk anything. We can talk anything that anybody needs to hear or doesn't want to hear. We'll still put it out there.
I love that. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you for
I
having me.
really enjoyed our visit. And please, everyone, go to her channel, which is
YouTube, To a Balanced Life. And then my website is abalancedlife.org.
abalancedlife.org is her website.
And you can get to my YouTube from there too.
Oh, good.
Get to Facebook, Instagram, all the things. Yeah.
When you say To a Balanced Life,
Number two.
Number two.
And number two, A Balanced Life.
Awesome.
And you'll just see me on there. So.
And then you will keep me posted on whenever you launch a class, so I can put it on my community page.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure's mine.
I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much.
Same here.
You're not helping me constantly, even last year too, getting me out of my box, but then being so easy to talk to and such a good friend. So I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I really adore you. I really love our connection, and I want everyone to know how cool you are.
Thank you.
My pleasure. And we will, let me just get this together, but subscribe, push the notification bell on her channel and mine too, if you haven't yet.
Yes.
And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I told you she was cool. How about that? Please go to her YouTube channel and like and subscribe and put the notification on, because she produces videos a lot and you'll get the messages. And I know that when you click on them, I know we get a lot of messages, right? But sometimes you click, sometimes you don't. And if you click on one of them, that message is definitely for you. So enjoy. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take good care of yourself. Take good care of each other. Love you. Bye.